Good morning, y'all. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Fuckity fuck. Alright. Oh, damn. Mm. You know, honestly, I have always thought that was normal, that it happens to everyone when they get a really good deep stretch like that. There's a specific word for that I just recently learned. Hold on, let me look that up. The word of the day is pandiculation. Okay, let me not make that happen again. But yeah, yeah. Plant Queen, it was one of Plant Queen's word of the days. I'll actually just, okay, I gotta get rid of all these, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink the ones I'm not very fond of. I really hate drinking this out of a see-through bottle, because it looks like pee. It don't even look like lemonade. You know how lemonade looks? It don't look like lemonade. It looks like straight pee. Okay? And it puts me off. It's off-put. It's off-putting. Oh, God. Anyways. You know, it's that stretch that you get that you really don't have much control over. When you first wake up, when you've been sitting still for a long time or whatever, it's usually accompanied by yawning or whatever. Upon first waking up, you know, I'm just gonna link the fucking video. It's, girl, if you ain't following this queen already, I really need to check their pronouns see if they have their pronouns posted on their Instagram, because I do not like misgendering people. I really don't. Anyways, check them out, because I really do love the words that they be added to the vernacular, girl. I love it. I just love it, you know? It brings me joy. But, yeah, I have always thought that it was a normal thing for everyone to just, you know, to pendiculate and then almost pass out. I really did. Like, no cap. Apparently, that's not the case. So that would explain why, because I always, no. Let's just put you right down there real quick. I always thought it was a failure on my part to explain what everybody goes through when I would be like, when people would look at me funny and be like, oh, what happened to you? Because I would do the stretch and just go, whoa, you know? And I thought it was just me not explaining very clearly. No, apparently that's just not a thing that normal bodies go through. That's just not part of it. Oops. Wonder what that's about. I'm hoping that whatever that is the same is caused by the same thing as the fainting spells, so that we can fix it all of it. Because I'm tired of almost passing out. I stopped working because I was tired of passing out. Now I'm tired of almost passing out. I'm sick of it. I'm really fucking sick of it. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Oh, my God, that feels so good. Oh, my God. Oh. It's another reason. Oh, God. It's another contributing factor to why I stopped doing yoga for a while. Because, like, those stretches, as soon as I would get into a really good, deep stretch and pandiculate, I'd almost pass out. As a matter of fact, I came really close to passing out when I tried hot yoga. There was a free class, one free class locally where I was living in Virginia at the time. This was years and years and years ago. I was in my mid-20s, okay, bitch? Yeah. Anyway, this was before the 2010s. But yeah, I almost passed out dead, and I had to lay there because they said don't leave the room because that just fucks up the temperature of the room, right? And they're like, but if you have to, go ahead and leave. But if you can just stand it, if you could just stand to just be still in here, that's fine too. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I just laid on my mat, dead man's pose, just laid there for the rest of the class. Because I got this the one time I finally get a good downward dog stretch that really did what it's supposed to do. And I almost, just tipped right over and just my vision blurred and all that good shit. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing I had to do in the kitchen. But yeah, it was just, it wasn't it, bro. It wasn't it. That was not the look. No, honey. It was giving disabled. It was giving chronic unknown illnesses, okay? It was giving, bitch, go to the doctor. But I didn't heed that because, well, it's really hard to unlearn the shit you've been taught your entire life growing up in your formative years. It's really hard. Oh, nice. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Getting that bitch clean up. Bitch. Okay, really? Get up under there. It's not enough. I'm not trying to clean the earring. I'm trying to clean the piercing, bitch. But I think I know why it's having a hard time. I think they're swollen, which is something that they tell you. Look, make sure you get a long enough bar to account for swelling. And I did. I just, damn, well, I got it. So this is why I like to clean them twice. Like, wipe them up real good. At least twice until they feel like they're clean. Like completely clean. Because sometimes I will miss little tiny bits of, the crusties and whatever, And so, the first time. So it's important to go in a second, third, however many times as necessary until you stop. See? There's more stuff right there. Just little specks, though. It's little specks of stuff. It's just important to just go in until it's clean. Until you don't see anything else on the Q-tip. Um, it's kind of like wiping your ass, you know? Like, it should be common sense, but common sense ain't so common. That if you're still seeing stuff on the thing, it's not clean. You know, you keep going until it comes out clean. Like, what part of that is so hard for people to grasp? I don't know. But yeah, they're doing so nicely. So very nicely. Also, the things that I learned about piercings versus back when I had gotten my eyebrow, my cartilage, and my nose pierced one day at Va Beach Inc. Okay? And because they were running a special. $10. If they can pinch it, they'll pierce it. $10, right? I was like, I got $10. Bet. Let's do it, right? Oh yeah, I also got my tongue done. I had 2 in my left eyebrow, 1 in my cartilage on my right ear, and my tongue. Oh, and my nose. So that's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. $50. 5 piercings. Not only one day. The tongue piercing was actually won on a bet. I didn't pay that, so I only paid $40 because I won a bet. I don't remember what year that Super Bowl was when the New Orleans Saints won, but I was at somebody's house. We were watching the Super Bowl. I was like, hey, I bet they gonna win. I just felt like being obstinate because I placed my bets on them because I like betting on the underdog. They didn't look like they were gonna win, but they did. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, it was a $10 bet. So I was like, hey, instead of giving me $10, let's go get our tongues pierced. She's like, bet. And we did, so that was lovely. Yeah, I don't remember what year that was. And because I don't follow football. I wouldn't have been watching that year if I wasn't at their house and that's what they had on the TV. Like, that's what they were doing. That was the event, and I was like, okay, cool. And it was kind of fun. It was fun. I cannot get into football. I despise the NFL and the MLB and all that shit. Olympic sports, though, that's my jam. I don't follow it very closely because I don't watch regular TV. And I fucking hate ESPN. So, as much as I love that shit, I don't really follow it. When I do see it, I'm like, yeah, fucking love it. Also, I prefer women's sports over men's sports because when I'm watching, I've noticed a drastic difference. When I'm watching the men's sports, it's like they're phoning it in. They're like, I'm a man, of course I can do this, so I don't have to try hard. I don't have to make anything entertaining. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just whatever, right? And then, with the women's sports, they're like, I'm out for blood. And I'm like, fuck yeah, this is a great show. Oh, fuck yeah. Women's soccer? Oh, fuck. They are brutal. Brutal. Fuck yeah. They will fuck you up. The blood, the moves, the fucking, the energy. It's fucking phenomenal. It's a sight to behold. I fucking love it. And when I'm watching UFC fights, I'm like, 9 out of 10 of the men's fights, I'm like, I mean, tell me you're not touch-starved without saying that you're touch-starved. Like, why are you just snuggling, bitch? Y'all are just snuggling. I mean, I'm all for it. Love is love. But, I came here for a fight, not a cuddle session. But the women, even when they're stuck in each other's holds, they are... And I'm like, fuck, because that's how I would fight. That's how I would fight, too, if I was a UFC fighter. I'm not built for that shit. Because, I'm afraid I might get, get myself banned, or, get myself like in trouble somehow doing that, because I will somehow end up breaking some sort of rules because of the way I fight, regardless of training. I have too much trauma and too many triggers for me to not think I'm gonna throat punch this bitch, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. And no. No. I can't. It's not for me. I'm too traumatized from getting hit for it to be safe for me or for the other person for me to enter that profession. Throat punches for everybody. And if you put training and muscle behind that, I could accidentally kill somebody. No. When I fight to end you. I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know. That's just facts. I'm not tooting my own horn. I really wish I wasn't like that because of all the shit that made me like that. Oh shit. This is why I don't want to own a gun. I will shoot you, bitch. I will. And I don't want to. I really genuinely do not want to hurt anyone. That's another reason why I'm not suited for that profession. Like, I literally don't like hurting people. Even during the joyride, when me and Babesti went, and I kicked him in the face and punched him a whole bunch of times, I assaulted that man. Okay, I did not want to do that. I felt myself losing my grip days beforehand. I warned him. He didn't believe me. That is not his fault. He just had more faith in me than I deserved at the time. That's not his fault. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. We are not blaming a victim here. Okay? I should have walked away. But I did, and then came back and was like, and another thing. You know? Because his dumbass can't just let me walk away without talking shit behind me. And that's something I, back then, still to this day, even though it hasn't happened, I'm pretty sure I'm not above going back and being like, the fuck was that? The fuck was that? And I fucked ourselves up. I say ourselves because I think I broke my knuckle on his hard ass head. The next day, my fucking hand looked like I had been in a boxing match. Okay, bitch? My ribs were bruised because of the fucking car door. I mostly fucked myself up, and I gave him like a black eye that wasn't even that bad. It wasn't like super swole or anything. Like, it was a mess, and it was all my own damn fault. Like, that was terrible. I don't like that. I don't like doing that. I don't like hurting people. Even the person I'm attacking, I'm like, you're making me fucking defend myself. You fucking suck. I never wanted it to come this way. You could have just left me the fuck alone. And here we are. That was not entirely the cut and dried case when it came to the joyride that day. It wasn't that cut and dry. But like when somebody's attacking me, and I have been attacked, I literally feel this feeling inside of me where it's like, okay, I'm gonna fuck you up to get away from you, but I don't want to have to. Okay? I don't know if anybody else can relate. Like, I mean, anybody watching can relate. I don't know. I know that there are people out there that can relate. I just don't know if any of them watch my videos. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know who the fuck's watching anymore. All I know is that most of the fucking pervs that be watching my videos aren't even subscribed. So I don't know why anybody's here. I mean, let's just be real about this. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you're here for. Thanks for showing up. For yourself, bitch. Because this ain't about me. This is about you. I want you to learn, to realize, bitch, if this bitch can fucking heal and work on herself and grow and unlearn all the bullshit they were taught growing up, and oh my God, I'm still working on it. But if I can do it, so can you. Because I was a pathetic motherfucker. I was taught to be a pathetic motherfucker. I was taught to believe that I was a pathetic motherfucker. I was taught to believe that I wasn't shit, ain't shit, never gonna be shit. And I was convinced there was nothing I could do to change that. I 100% believed that. And that's where we get into my religious trauma, because that's what it even says in the Bible, that even our best is as filthy rags before the Lord their God, and blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. That is some sick shit. That religion was founded by a fucking narcissist and a very malicious, fucking sadistic fucker. Like, psychopath. That's some crazy shit. That's crazy mind fucking shit. Like, oh, I'm God. I know everything that ever was, ever is, and ever will be. But I have the power over all of it. But you have free will, so, because I gave you free will. No, do what you want. It's just like, oh no, go ahead and do that. Go ahead. And then burn, send us to hell in eternal fire and blah, blah, blah. And they'll be wailing and gnashing of teeth. And it's like, it didn't have to. It really didn't have to be that way. And you knew this. And I know you know this because you said you're omniscient, omnipresent, all that good shit, right? Just omnipotent, all that. Like, you literally have all the power to stop this. And yet, for some odd reason, it's our responsibility not to go according to the nature you designed us with. It's no different than that one thing that motherfucking Babesti did during the Great Beef that had me convinced he was a sick-ass narcissist, was when I was asleep on the bed. I woke up slightly because he was doing something. He set his laptop. I'll show you. He set his laptop like this at the foot of the bed at my feet and said, "Don't knock it over." I was like, okay, cool. I go to sleep. He could have set that bitch anywhere else in the room. There was way more. There were less precarious places for him to set that. But he chose to put it right there at my feet while I'm trying to sleep and tell me not to knock it over. Well, I fell asleep, and when I did wake up, it was still there, and I knocked it off the bed. And he was pissed. Like, it's exactly that. That's what Christianity is. That's what Christianity is. That's some sick shit. Because Because I was like, bro, you set me up. He's like, well, I didn't set you up. I was like, because he kept feigning ignorance. Like, bro, you're not fucking stupid. You're not fucking stupid, asshole. Like, you knew the probability was high that it was going to get knocked over, but you told me not to do it anyway, knowing that I'm the one that's asleep. You were wide awake, bitch. You made that choice. What? But it's my fault. It's somehow my fault. That is the Christian God in a nutshell. We're good though. He's still beating himself up for the shit he did back then. Now that it's starting to sink in just how fucked up that shit was. I've been there already. I've been there. I've been done felt shitty for everything I did because I knew that what I did was fucked up. Okay, neither one of us can blame the other for any of our actions during the Great Beef because, well, especially me, because I did know better. He didn't. And now, I just feel for him. Like, how do you not know that you're being a piece of shit? Like, I knew I was being a piece of shit, but I kept blaming him for it because I'm like, I'm just matching energy, bro. No, that's still a choice, bitch. Like, it's still a choice. But yeah. That's why the Great Beef went on for as many months as it did, because he literally did not know he was being a piece of shit, and I was under the impression there's no way he couldn't possibly know. There's no way. I've met his parents. I've seen his family. There's no way he doesn't know. There's no way. They're wonderful fucking parents. They're wonderful people. Like, I've seen how they talk to you and everything. I don't understand. But apparently, that's not the case. Like, that's just proof in point that parents can only do the best they can. And their child can still turn into a piece of shit. And that's what happened to Bobesti. At least temporarily, because turned out we were both in a triggered state the entire time. Because he went through some shit that wasn't his parents' fault. It was other people. Other people fucked him up. That's not his fault. That's not his fault. It's not my fault. But I do still take more responsibility than him, like a 60-40 type of situation. Because I'm the one that knew better. I know how to be fucked up. I know how to be fucked up. I understand a lot better than him the dark side of of human nature's capabilities. I know better than him. And knowing better, that means I have less of a not excuse, but reason, pass, exception, you know what I mean? It's still a little bit less. It's about 60-40, It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, that's my brain dump for the morning. I'm going to get breakfast started. And I need to get a mat for this because I keep dragging this thing across my table and it keeps leaving skid marks. Every time I think of skid marks, I think of that thing that the speech professor realized that a lot of cis straight men that are also misogynistic, like misogyny and poor hygiene kind of go, and unkemptness kind of go hand in hand. apparently.
And, well, that's the woman's job. What the fuck? What? Like, really? I showed Babesti that video, and he's like, I'm so glad I'm straight. He's like, just the thought of dealing with a man and his skid marks and his shit underwear. Like, just the thought of having a man expect him to deal with that. He's just like, damn. Ew. Because he thought it was just my ex. So did I. We both learned that day, holy fuck, this is like a common issue. Ah! But that's why I can't even say the word skid marks without thinking of that. Because it's still blowing my mind. Like, I can't fathom how you can be okay with shit in your ass crack. I don't know. Anyways, on that note, I'll see you guys later.